Hello, everyone. I'm Marty Janeski, and along with my good friend Ken Montroy, we are your host of the Wyandotte Local Sports Wrap-Up show here on Wyandotte Cable Channel 15. We also are on YouTube. Don't forget to look us up on YouTube. So, Ken, it is Friday the 23rd. We've had about 8 to 9 days since we filmed. How were your 8 to 9 days?
Oh, pretty good, except for that it occurred to me that the world is catching on fire there, mister. The Amazon's got 73,000 fires. I don't know who goes around counting that. Oh, wait a minute, that one went out. And then go around counting up all the fires. I don't know who that job that is.
And how are you going to put them out?
Well, I don't think that's his job. He probably got other people doing that job, but he's going around just counting out. How do you get around to it when you know where you left off? And
you know what I know about the Amazons, they turn a lot of carbon dioxide into oxygen. People should be a little concerned.
especially
Just
the people
saying.
inside that fire.
That's right. All right, let's start with Little League World Series here in Taylor for the 13 and 14-year-olds. Last Sunday, the final game went, and California beat Puerto Rico 8-3. Now, a couple major announcements about that. First being that first American team to win since 2012? Yeah, 2012, first American team to win. Chinese Taipei has won it every year since. So Puerto Rico knocked them out in the championship game for the international
Help me
side.
out with this one, because I'm a little confused here. Because I'm Joe Schmo that just does not know.
Okay.
Puerto Rico, is that part of the U.S.?
They were on the international side.
I just asking a question.
They are.
Well, okay, so then whenever they were meeting together, it was an all-U.S. final?
Yes, technically yes.
Right.
Technically, it was an all-U.S.
Right.
final.
So,
Very good.
So they haven't worked that out yet, huh?
They obviously don't want Puerto Rico competing with the Florida guys, you know. So let's just, because Florida keeps kicking them out.
They do?
Yeah, you know. Every chance
They're going to have to find another port.
Yes, they are. So they were on the international side, and they beat Chinese Taipei in the championship international game.
Which allowed them to play the California team?
Correct. And California won that game 8-3. Solid team. Like I said, 6-year streak of titles won by the Asia Pacific region, and Puerto Rico beat them 4-3. So sneak past them.
Right. So do they have a consolation trophy? Because last time we talked about the regatta, there was only one medal. So do they get the consolation medals?
I do not know anything about the medals. I know
I
that
bet the Puerto Rican kids do.
if you were runner-up, there's got to be something. World Series runner-up.
Have a nice safe trip back.
That's a long trip back.
USA.
I know all the teams stayed in the same hotel though down at the
They did? No fights? I'm just curious.
You know, it was the one on Northline there, the Holiday Inn.
Yes, yeah. I went by it actually, and I saw the kids. And
that's
got to
be cool. That's got to be cool.
The kids from Puerto Rico talk a little different language, though. So I thought, you know what? I just don't have the time for this, or the interpreter for it. So I thought, good luck. But yes, I did see the kids, and let me tell you, there's some big kids.
For 13, 14-year-olds.
Not that I'm a tall individual. You can tell by our status here, but let me tell you, there's some big kids.
I will say, there's some big 11, 12-year-olds in the other World Series in Williamsport. There's some big 11, 12-year-olds
Excuse me, let me see that birth certificate again. You are who?
He's only 12. His driver's license says so.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's all good.
Sitting there pounding a Bud Light.
Wasn't there one unique feature of that whole World Series?
There was a very unique and very, let me see, father and son. They had a father and son that won since 1987. California's Ed and Kyle Kim, K-I-M, made history whenever they were to become the second time that a father and son had played for a World Series championship team. So I guess they were on the winning team. I guess they don't say anything about the losing team in case your kid went along and lost for you, son.
Well, he's coaching his kid too. His son's 14, so he won that thing many
in 87. So that's, you're talking what, 38
years ago,
and the kid's 14. So he was probably
about
14 and 52. Okay. Just trying to get the math here. But anyway, he won. And they're from West Roland Heights, California.
And
What killed me is there's nothing on the backside.
Like I said, they play baseball all year long out there and in Florida, and those kids get better and better and better and better at it. And for the first time in Junior League World Series history, all 21 games were televised on some sort of ESPN channel.
Now that's impressive.
I know they show
that's great.
the 11 and 12s get shown all the time. So this was pretty cool, I
So
thought.
they're 13, 14 years old, right? And we only get showed on one channel?
No, it was
We're only shown on one
the
channel?
network
Wyandottes?
yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm just wondering.
I'm 59
Of course,
and you're 60,
we don't hit
yeah.
home runs or pitch very
Yeah,
well
I
anymore.
understand they had a home run derby competition.
Yes, they did. And let me tell you what, I'm glad you brought that up because I got a mess over here. But anyway, yeah, they got a home run derby competition. Here it is. Love this guy's name. Alejandro Arredondo.
He won.
Yeah, that was a song. Arredondo. Yeah, anyway, he won it. Now, I got to ask you a question as a coach. I coached since 1977. I coached boys 8 and 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now, kids that age, do you think it's appropriate for them to do a home run derby?
No.
Why?
Why? I'll be anti-home run derby.
Go ahead.
It's just another competition. Our whole life has become competition. Now, I understand there's pro and con with the every kid gets a trophy. Okay, every kid gets a trophy.
That's good for your business.
It helps my business tremendously.
Right.
Every kid deserves a trophy.
Oh, yeah, I need one.
But I'll say this out loud. You got a varsity letter? Got a varsity letter for playing varsity sports?
No.
No? A lot of people do, right? What did they ever win? What did they ever win?
Middle school.
What did they ever win to get that letter, to earn that letter? All they did was participate on the varsity
Oh,
team.
that is true.
Yeah,
That's
well,
true.
there's my argument for that. A lot of people won't like that.
So, especially the kids that got their
but
letter that way.
we do like chicks dig the long ball, though.
Chicks dig the long ball. And believe me, if I was up there batting and there's some girl back there and she's marveling at my muscles, I'd say, honey, this one's for you. And if I hit it out, she's impressed. If I strike out, it wasn't meant to be, baby.
It wasn't meant to be.
Right. So I kind of like it. I think that's, but therein lies exactly what you said. We are so competitive from the day that we're born. If you were a twin, getting out first would be a lot, because the second one they usually have problems with at childbirth. So, yes, you want to get out first.
Elbowing your little sister out of the way or whatever. That'd work.
Yeah,
that would work.
But anyway, it's just you're competitive right from the get-go.
I guess they go on, and there becomes a lot of downtime, and all those teams are booked through the whole week. So maybe it's because it keeps them occupied. Because you get to the point where there's only 4 teams left, and all these teams have booked hotel stays for the week. Slowly but surely, they get eliminated. Maybe the home run derby gives them something to do, cheer for, and all that.
So one of the guys also was one of the finalists or runners-up. This guy from Italy, Nicola Spagnolo. Don't worry, if I mess up his name, he's not going to hear it on his channels.
YouTube.
But he's from, YouTube, yeah, you're right. I'm sure he's looking for it. But he's from Italy. So is he going to be like, hold the bus, I just got to finish up my home run derby, or is it done before?
I would say it's done late. I don't know when it's
I would
done.
think it'd be done late, but
They're not holding the bus. They got their flights booked and everything else. They're not going to change planes.
Oh, that's just, I thought I did that.
So let's talk about big fishing tournament this weekend. As again, today is the 23rd. The 24th is Saturday. What is it? The Marine Bass Fishing. Yeah.
Yes.
Bass Fishing League Saturday tournament, and it's for the weekenders, from what I understand.
It's for the weekenders. Don't we have a friend of ours that does that?
Yes, we have a friend that likes to fish. I don't know if he's in the tournament. Who
would that be?
Paul Marca.
Paul Marca. He's a big fisherman. Now, his father was a big hunter, correct?
Yes. I think it goes hand in hand.
Wow.
But the Bass Fishing League, it's a 24-division circuit devoted to weekend anglers with 128 tournaments throughout the season. 5 qualifying events in each division. The top 45 boaters and co-anglers from each division, along with 5 winners of the qualifying events, will advance to one of the 6 top regional bass tournaments.
Wow.
And they're competing for about $8,000 this
So is it my
weekend.
understanding that whenever they catch a fish, they bring it in, have it weighed to keep it in water, have it weighed, and then they put it back?
Correct. And from my understanding, it has to be alive to
qualify?
qualify.
Nice.
And you can't be shoving sinkers down its throat to make it heavier either.
No, somebody do that before.
I would know nothing about that.
It's a pregnant fish.
That's right. Look how heavy that thing is. Holy cow. It's this big and it weighs 14 pounds, you know. Don't know how that happened.
A lot of caviar there.
But they'll be all over the boat Saturday, the 24th. They'll be all over the
And
Detroit
where's it going to
River.
be at?
Detroit
Trenton?
River. You can
All
go up and
over
down.
Detroit
yeah,
River.
wherever they can catch them.
So when you say Detroit River, can I be in St. Clair Shores, just short of the lake?
I don't see why not.
As long as I can get back in time?
Yeah, you got a time limit to get out there and get back.
How
It
nice.
says Detroit River, Lake Erie, and Lake St. Clair, so they'll be all over.
Wow.
And it looks like guy had 21-pound range.
So just hypothetically speaking,
21 pounds for 5 bass.
only because I'm out
We'll
there
win it.
fishing, and I do need to win. Hey, buddy, did you catch a big old fish over there?
Oh, just some
Nobody's
guy-
around.
Just some guy that's sitting there?
I'm off of Lake St. Clair. Let me give you $20 for
Not
that.
going to work that way.
Why?
Why?
How?
Because these guys have all the technical equipment they need. They've got fish finders.
But he
They're
caught
looking
the
through
fish.
Screens. They see where the fish are. They throw that fly over there and they snag that thing.
And what about that other guy? He's got some equipment too. He's just not in the tournament. Caught himself a nice big fish. Oh, I wouldn't
He
do
might
that.
get run over. He's not in a tournament.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Hey, buddy, are you in a tournament? I don't know. I just think to myself that when you will give me that type of boundaries to fish in,
You know, sports do have some gentleman qualities. You know, as much as you like to cheat, as much as
cheat.
you
I'm
like
just
to
saying that
bend the rules,
it's out there, right?
bend the
right,
rules,
right,
play
right,
within the rules, stretch
Right,
them,
right.
stretch them.
Hey, buddy, can you throw that fish back in so I can catch him?
Yeah, there you go.
But
But don't
that
let
be
it
cool?
off your line. Don't let it off your line.
Right, right.
Here's a
Interesting.
fiver. Keep it fair. Keep it fair.
Oh, absolutely, keep it fair.
It is the world's largest tournament fishing organization, by the way.
That's
the
interesting.
Bass Fishing League.
I bet it. And now, would it be worth it? I believe I saw 8,000 to win. Listen, I've been out here all day. I need a hook.
I think their boats, you know, if you win $8,000, it's just the tip of the iceberg, the boat you're on. And, you know, most of them boats are probably $25,000, $30,000,
Ooh,
you know, like a Cadillac.
Ooh.
You know,
So they-
I'll bet.
So it's actually just kind of for fun and a little bit of kickback.
Yeah, it says weekend fishers. I mean, there are professional fishermen.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I watch them on ESPN. They're bass fisherman tournaments all the time.
So next weekend, Labor Day weekend,
Labor Day?
big football weekend.
Oh,
Big football weekend.
oh, college football starts.
High school football
High school
starts.
football starts.
A week later, pro starts.
Fantasy football starts.
Fantasy football starts.
I get goosebumps.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a really big weekend.
Yeah, well, I wind up starting there Thursday, the 29th.
Thursday the 29th.
Because they have a rule in the state of Michigan that Fridays, that you get a long weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You don't do anything.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Did you know that?
No.
So where are we starting? We're starting against Monroe.
Oh,
and the reason
Monroe.
for that, and they're a non-league game. There are only 9 teams in our division now here in Wyandotte. So everybody in the 9 teams are going to play 9
One.
games, but against a 10th team. So there's got to have one team outside the league. And I don't think Monroe's filling that whole void for everybody. They can't. They got to play in their own league. But everybody's got a non-league game now that is included in that mix. I'm not sure who isn't in that used to be in. But we are playing.
We did lose Melvindale.
Well, there you go.
Right.
I don't see him on here.
Right,
anyway.
right. We did. Remember, we lost him in bowling.
Yeah.
And then
yeah,
I'm
that's-
sure that Melvindale has moved on.
That's right. They're going to Division 2.
I think they had dropped down because of enrollment.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So that's why it comes up. like
Hopefully
that.
we gain Allen
I could
Park.
be wrong. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But I
If
think
we
I'm
are,
right.
you know, don't forget to email us.
Yeah, please do.
localsportswrapup@gmail.com. And I will say something about that. I still haven't gotten any emails.
No?
Just
As much as we've messed up, too, unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Anyway, we're opening with Monroe. We have Edsel Ford away the following week, and then we come back home. I think, where's mine at? Yes, we play a big game against Trenton.
Trenton, that's it. Now, according to this, I'm just going to go off of this right here because, well, everybody else could too.
Another expert?
Absolutely. Another
That
expert.
makes three?
That's
Me,
right.
me, you,
That's right. That's
me,
right.
you and him?
Hey, he's got an opinion. I'm going to give him mine.
That's right.
Anyway, he's got Detroit News has Wyandotte finishing 6th at a 6-4 record, which, to be honest with you, is not bad in this
I think
very
those
difficult.
are last year's results.
Wow.
That's what they were last year.
Oh yeah.
I-
Edsel Ford's 3-6. How'd they get ahead of us?
Well,
Anyway.
I don't know.
6-4 last year, and we got that kid. Let me tell you, that kid.
The quarterback.
Oh,
He's a
Jalen
junior.
Pitchford.
Got him for 2 more years.
Yes, that kid looks solid. Absolutely looks solid. They had a scrimmage, 4-team scrimmage, and from my understanding, they looked very well in it. That kid's smooth as silk, running, throwing quarterback, which is very popular these days. I know whenever I draft my fantasy football team, I look for one of those.
You get extra points when they punch it in.
You get extra points when they run like 10 yards, and at least in ours, 10
Yeah.
yards. But yeah, you get extra points when they punch it. And Rick Leach for Michigan used to do that all the time. Get to the goal line, he'd never throw it out there, but he'd have you as a decoy.
Right, right. They don't run the option as much as they run another version now. The where they hide the ball and then they.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. The
Scat back,
I
or
don't know.
something like that.
I don't.
What do we know? They don't give us the ball.
That's right. That's right. But anyway, big week for football. High school will be going. Everybody's kicking off Thursday.
Soccer starts too, I
It'll be
believe.
nice weather.
Oh, it's
yeah,
gonna be
soccer,
beautiful weather.
boys soccer. Boys soccer starting. Girls play in the spring. So they'll be starting it off. They have a whole weekend event here in Wyandotte at Roosevelt. They've got games all weekend, 4-team interleague mix, kind of like the football just did, where they're going to play and get to feel each other out and see how it works.
So if I was a soccer coach, I just got to ask this only because a friend of mine went to college on a soccer scholarship. I used to work with him downtown, and he educated me a lot on soccer. It can be a complex, strategic way of doing the game. I never understood it. I thought you kick the ball, hit the ball, chase the ball, and see what happens. But he told me and explained it to me how it can be different. So, knowing all of that, I would be looking for some of the guys on track. Does track run parallel with soccer?
Yes. But
So I can't get a kid from
No, I'm
track?
sure you can get a kid from track. It's no different than the football. Track is for high school, track is a spring sport.
Spring.
But they take them track guys and flanker them out wide and throw them a bomb. He's just got to
Catch.
learn to catch it.
I'm going to kick it, you get it.
Right, and it's the same concept. Yes, speed would definitely win a game.
I think I'd be looking for at least one home run hitter. Just
Somebody that you can get behind the two.
Correct.
It's a tricky thing. The ball has to get behind them first, and then you got to blow past them. The last 2 defenders. It's a funky offside rule, which I understand. But it is no different. Tactical, it's different, but it's not different than basketball. When you oversee the court and you've got 5 guys all moving the ball here, waiting for an off, you'll see a triangle set up with soccer the same way, where they kind of just 3 guys kind of play.
when they catch that break,
When they catch
shoot
a
it
guy
out.
going cheating a little bit too much, bang.
Kelly Trapuka.
No different than, the cycling in hockey. You cycle in hockey in the corner waiting for somebody to overcommit. The minute they overcommit, you're wide open in front, bang.
I saw that. I saw that documentary on the Russian 5 that came over, and they were the first ones to come across and whistle. Not like that, but they would whistle, and then that was their key. Nobody ever whistled, and instead of going up and down, these guys crisscrossed. They never did that. European hockey was like that, and all of a sudden the NHL said, "We got to do that because they keep scoring."
Yeah.
So you'd have
Those
to find
were
a
the good
way.
old days.
So just like that, you'd find, and I'm sure if they beat me once, I won nothing game, but if he beat me once, I'd definitely be watching for him to bust a long one.
It looks like the Roosevelt soccer boys start on the 26th. They get going. So that's a Tuesday? Yeah. That's
On the
Tuesday.
26th?
Or is that Monday?
Whoa.
That's Monday.
Like 3 days from
Today
now?
is Friday the 23rd. Yeah,
So,
Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, that's Monday. Monday, Wednesday next week. At Etzel Ford and home against Taylor.
Okay.
Did we talk American Legion last week? I don't think so. We did have 2 teams represented our area, Allen Park and Trenton. And Trenton ended up in the final game, lost to Gladstone in 10 innings.
10 innings.
Yeah.
Wow, what a nice game. Let me tell you,
I don't
Legion
have a
ball.
score. I don't have a score, but
Legion ball is really, really good ball.
yeah.
It is.
They handpick the kids, you know.
That helps.
That does help. They have tryouts, but come on, really, sometimes it's not even a tryout.
I try to represent our city at the American Legion. It's right. They got one over here in Wyandotte. And one trying.
Represent.
I represent in there.
You keep putting money in a tip jar to support that baseball team.
Something like that.
Something like that. I like that.
Something like that. Yeah. So I do the best I can with it. But how about this? We got something else. What's this? This was hockey season's getting ready.
Ah, yes. You know, when it's Labor Day comes around, the ice rinks are frozen.
Yes, they are.
And I will say this.
Say it. Say it.
Say it. Yeah, they take that yak and they use it in the summer, and then that ice goes back in, and they're probably getting ready. It's probably in there now. Wyandotte Warriors hockey. Both my kids went through that program. Nick played all the way to JV. Julia, she got into travel hockey with girls. That was fun.
Well, what was nice is that you got the yak has been around for so long.
Yes.
And very well run, very well kept, and it just goes on and on. And
Our
that's
rec
a real.
department is solid in this town.
It's a real gem diamond down in the downriver area. Has been for years and still continues on. But this program, they have a parent meeting on September 22nd at 3 o'clock at the Yak in the warming room. What's that? Where you turn on the heat, keep it away from the ice?
There's a big room where the parents can sit
Oh.
when they're practicing and stuff.
So they can watch them on TV
Yeah, it's on
or
the end
glass?
of the rink. It's on the end of the rink, and it's enough room for 30, 40 people, and there's a big glass, so all the ice is there. And if they're just practicing, and you don't want to stand in the cold rink, you just go sit in the warming room.
No. Do they have like pop and chips and all
No,
that in there?
you bring your own.
Oh, you bring my own? Yeah, I always get kicked out every time I brought my own.
Well,
but anyway, yeah.
You're not supposed to bring that.
But that starts on, the program starts September 29th. So they'll teach fundamentals.
Oh, the I program.
How to skate, stop, and
That's the
play.
instructional program.
The instructional
I coached that
program,
once.
correct. You did?
Oh, yeah.
Very good.
I coached it for 1 year.
Wow.
And I didn't even have kids yet. I was just a big hockey nut.
Well, let me give the phone numbers. The WWHA President Mike Winhurst, his phone number is 734-381-5824, or the WWHA, sounds like a wrestling match, Vice President Jim Bridges, he's 734-365-4466.
There you go.
All right, thank you very much.
Registration for all your kids is available for that. It's 6U, 8U, 10U, 12U, 14U.
Come and
boys
be
and
you.
girls. Boys and girls, register your kid for hockey. Any hockey parent knows it's a commitment. They know. You get them out there, get them on the ice. They more reps. Build an ice rink in your yard.
Build big thighs.
Turns into a gigantic with light. Next thing you know, you got fence and lights, and you got the whole JV hockey team skating on it every night.
And the wife says, "They're not taking me to dinner anymore. Where's the wife?" Yeah, but the kid's happy.
Yes, hockey's a great game, great sport.
Which, by the way, you'll pay child support for that too. But anyway, yeah. So, and this one is Learn to Skate program, and this one is registration deadline is September 4th. No exceptions, and it's taught Snow Plow Sam. Saturday mornings, ages 3 to 5. 3 to 5. What do you do? Give them a chair,
They have some, yeah, they used to use chairs. Now they make stuff out of PCV pipe, little stands, like a triangle.
You go, a little cheaper.
A little triangle, too, that they can actually lean on. You know, it only took one chair to fold itself up while the kid was pushing it, and he got stuck in it. And then, you know.
That's my boy.
That's right.
Well.
My son.
So
I got stories about
I
my
could
son.
just see.
Now, my son turned into a really good winger up and down his swing. He was the fastest kid on the ice as far as I was concerned, you know, and he did just fine. Played hockey, you know, he was strong and tough. But I'm going to say this. He was about 6 years old playing mini-mites, and the puck's going all around, and he's not paying any attention to it, and he's skating back and forth. And after the game, you know, parent that I am, I get in the locker room. I'm like, Nick, what are you doing? What are you doing out there? You know, the game's going on. You're not following the puck. He says, do you know when that clock goes from 1 minute to 59 seconds, there's another thing that comes up and starts counting down? I said, yeah, Nick, I know that. Yeah, but you know, he's just paying attention to all that. He'd go out there and skate lines, the line drills while the play was going on. You know, proud parent.
Proud parent.
You know, but he turned into a good little hockey player.
Good. As a matter of fact, I think he refereed for a while, too.
Oh, yeah, he reffed forever. Right. He was the first, like he was 12 years old in reffing. That's
I got to get to this here in the last 2 minutes because this.
Yeah, we got about three.
That's okay. Well, anyway, this is ballroom dancing.
Oh, you got 1 minute.
Ages 16 and up. You don't have to have any experience. No partner needed. Oh, that's kind of handy. Of course, you might get stuck with a guy partner, but some people might like that. Might get stuck with a girl partner. Some people might like that. But anyway, you come, make friends. This is at the Focus Dance Center on Ford Road in Wyandotte, 7-3.
All right. We got to wrap up.
Okay. Well, anyway, they got salsa series, so
they
got mild, hot, and
all right. I like it. And
middle
congratulations to the Wyandotte at the Wyandotte Sports Hall of Fame, the Mount Carmel girls basketball state champs. I've got all your names here. I don't have enough time to read them. I'm so sorry. We'll catch you next week.
Swim coach Sue Alt's coming back. Just wanted to let you know.
Okay. Yeah. I'm Marty Janeski, along with my good friend Ken Montroy. We are the host of Local Sports Wrap Up. Hi, Mom. Don't forget to YouTube us and email us.
Anybody that's left watching.
wrapup@gmail.com.
Gmail. Hook us up.
Hook us up. Talk to us. Come on our show. Well, we're not begging for guests. We do just fine without you. Thank you.
Bye,
See you next week.